Morning. Let's finally go mow some hay with this 21-foot mower. Aden's out here washing up the 300, and then he's gonna wash up the 9482. 300's been taken off the planter. We got the 8040 over here. It's got the bale spike on the back of it, so we can haul hay bales with the hay wagon. Here's the red maximum 150 and the 21-foot Vermeer mower. And here's the 9020. We got a few new tires on our, well, the three I just talked about. The 8040, the 300. 8040 got one front new tire because it was like bald and the other side's fine. So for some reason with that series, our 8020 is the same way. It always wears on the right side. Outside dual is always wearing. The 300 got two new front tires, and the 9020's pretty much got one new tire here, and we've got one new tire here. And we are installing Jared is installing a battery shutoff, which he's gonna finish up as soon as we get the cable. But I'm gonna have it right inside the cab, so I don't even have to come over here and undo all this. I can just be in the cab and turn it off, turn it on. Brush hog is also in here. Not good. I was mowing the other day, and all of a sudden this wing right here, I was on a pretty good little incline, and it was staying flat like it is right now, and I was like, what the heck's going on? And I backed up. I was trying to back up back on flat ground, and all of a sudden, thud goes the wing, and it's flexing all of a sudden, and the shaft bends. So this morning, I had to take the shaft to the local mechanic, you could say, I guess. And he's just gonna put a new shaft, no new bearings, just gonna weld on a new shaft, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. So today, we're gonna get tons of hay mowed with this thing. It's been about 2 weeks since I've mowed hay. I mowed hay with this already, so I'm sorry for not recording that, but it was my first time ever running it, so I kind of wanted to know what I was doing before I recorded. I didn't know it was gonna be 2 weeks until I'd mow hay again. So we're hopefully gonna get hay finished up today and tomorrow, mowing it at least. So let's get after it. Stop talking. So big mower equals control box for unfolding, because some tractors only have 2 remotes. The Vermeer has it where you can run it with 2 remotes. I do have 3. I kind of wish I could just use 3, but this mower is set up for a tractor that have only 2 remotes. And make sure that other wing folds out all the way. I was told that things would not be very good if that thing didn't fold out all the way. So yeah, she's folded out. Flip that back, and now that swings my whole mower back and forth. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. It's pretty dusty on that back window. But yeah, it swings the whole mower back and forth. I'll get this opened up, and then I'll start recording a little bit, because once again, I'm pretty new to this. There she is. Sorry, I got the window open so I can listen to it. Yeah, she's freaking huge. I'm getting this piece opened up so I can get some straight down and backs. I'll go around it 3 times. That gives me plenty of room to do my turnarounds. So yeah, let's get after it. We got her opened up. Got the little tiny patches all figured out and sorted. they're not that bad, honestly. When you can swing the mower back and forth, it makes it very nice in those little patches. But yeah, cruising about 7 miles an hour. And yeah, let's just say this mower says it requires 100 horsepower. If you got hilly ground, I would recommend, I'd probably put 180 in front of it. 150's lacking when it comes to hills, and you gotta kind of go slower, which that's all right. But when it comes to the power needed, they're not too bad. If you're on flat ground, I think it'd be fine. But if you're doing hills, you gotta you kind of need the ponies. When it comes to running the motor, you don't need the ponies, but pulling the weight, you need it. So we're gonna lift up here. It's hard to do this one-handed because I honestly do need two to do this. I'm gonna swing the mower around. Normally I don't swing it all the way around like that, but for showing purposes, I will. And normally I don't. I do go this slow, don't I? I normally go pretty slow, flipping around just because I'm winging the mower around. But yeah. So we're gonna do 6 mile an hour up this hill, and we're already, I mean, this is a pretty dang good hill. We're at the bottom of it. We'll see what happens when we start pulling up it. 82%, 80. It'll start working at 91. Yeah, up to 94. Yeah. It takes ponies. So if I was gonna try to pull that in 7th gear, I probably would have said 100 all the way up it. But I don't know. She's nice. I love her. Hopefully I can take good care of her. But it's a heck of a lot faster than that little mower. Well, I'm on the way home. I got that farm wrapped up or folded up. We're heading down the road. I'm gonna head over to the main farm, grab some diesel, and then head off to the next farm. I'm at half a tank. I didn't fill up this morning because I already knew that I was gonna end up having to fill up before I went to the next 2 places. I got 2 more decent size farms left. Compared to the one I just left, they're about half the size. Actually, both of them combined are about half the size of the one I was just at. So, shouldn't take long. It's going to be more of a pain just because they're going to be smaller little pieces. But it'll be alright. As long as things keep going smoothly, might end up having a pretty good day. So we'll grab some fuel and we'll start heading to the next place. We're getting her done. We're on to the next patch. A little ways from the main farm, but we're getting it knocked out right now. I'm gonna try to do this all one-handed. Flip that up. Start flipping that to the other side. Normally I stop about halfway until I make the full turn. Then I finish flipping it around. Now it's on the other side. Come up. Put it on the ground. Start rocking and rolling. There's some nice thick stuff out here. Yeah. Things are going smoothly so far, so far so good. Today's been a pretty smooth day. I got my fuel and I headed out here and no complaints. So we'll see how the rest of the day goes. But yeah. Big mower. Big mower. Look at that thing. We're getting hay knocked down. This is the last farm. Just got a text message. And a Snapchat. This is the last farm of hay. Then we might cut one hay field a second cutting of that hayfield on the main farm because it was at hog manure and it's really thick. So we'll see. Well, yeah, things are going pretty smoothly. Hopefully that keeps up for this next piece, this and that, and then we're done. Oh, I got a little patch in the back, but no big deal.